is up, everybody? Welcome back to Bobby's Breakdowns. Happy 2024. Yes, our first stream of 2024. And as you can tell, we're doing all the things that excite us in 2024. And we have a few guests. They've been on the channel before, so please welcome them back with open arms. We'll first bring in my future sister-in-law, Nicolette. How you doing?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Ready to talk some things 2024, and I guess we will bring in our other guest with that being said. My current brother, Matty Saddam.
What's going on? How's it going? How you been since the last time I seen you?
I don't know, about 10 minutes ago. I've been pretty good. How about you?
Good. I was going to play it off like we hadn't seen each other since the last stream, but you ruined it.
I think people know we live together.
Okay.
I know we don't run into each other much, but I mean...
Yeah. Either way, excited to be here and talk to 2024.
Exactly. Speaking of that, we have Ryan saying, where is he? I think he means me or Maddie. Take a shot every time Bobby says 2024. Well, Maddie said it. So, Ryan, you got to take 2 shots now. So, if we're really going to mess with Ryan, we should just keep saying that number. But he's got a drink, though. Ryan says, hello, everyone. Hello, Ryan. So, yes, 2024, brand new year, brand new things, all that kind of thing. We're going to go one by one, saying what we're excited for from 2024, and we'll just give a little story, and yeah. Nicolette, you want to start us off?
Sure, I can start you off. Sure. All right, so one thing I'm excited for this year is I'm going to see the Taylor Swift Eras Tour. That was quite the saga, trying to get those tickets. I tried very, very hard to get tickets to one of the shows in the U.S. I tried all the dates in MetLife. I tried the day of. I thought about going to Pittsburgh. Had a hotel booked to go to Pittsburgh to try to get them that day, and then I decided against it. But eventually I was able to get tickets to Amsterdam for this summer to see Taylor Swift. So I'm very excited for that, to finally get to see the tour and also kind of backpack that with a trip to Europe also. So that's probably like one of my top things I'm excited for this year.
That's a big first one for 2024. That's pretty cool. That's very cool.
How did you get tickets to that? Jeez.
Would you like to share?
Yeah, there might be some similarities here, but you know.
Yes. So Maddie helped me to get the tickets. We signed up for all of the pre-sale dates. We were waking up at ungodly hours in the morning because of the time difference to try to get them for the European shows. And to give a shout out, Maddie actually was able to get the tickets from his link for the Amsterdam show. So thank you very much for your support in this endeavor.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
And he's coming also. So.
Oh, cool. Yes.
Yeah.
If he fits in the luggage.
Unless I decide to give your ticket away. So we'll see. We have a couple of months. I could change my mind, you know.
I see.
I know. I'll make some big bucks on it.
I wouldn't blame you. I'm just saying. All right. Clicked it at the wrong time. Hey, Bobby, 2024. Hey, Denisha, thanks for joining us. Matthew, what's your first on 2024?
All right, we're just going to start it off by, why not? I'm going to try and go in chronological order of the year. So I'm going to start with tomorrow night, college football national championship.
Yeah.
Michigan versus Washington. Of course, in the year of so much discussion about teams being left out and this and that, it ends up being the top 2 teams anyway, and the 2 undefeated teams left in the country. So it's going to be a really good game. I'm rooting for Washington because I don't like Michigan, but I think it'll be good because if Michigan wins, we can just say that they cheated for the whole year, which they are officially found guilty of. So
they are?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a win-win either way. But I'm rooting for Washington. I think it'll be a really good.
Yeah, I will be watching that game tomorrow night. I really hope Washington wins, but I don't have faith in Washington that much.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. All right, I'll get mine started off. Mine's kind of a cheat, but I don't care. Just having another successful year on YouTube. That's what I'm looking forward to. 2023 was a pretty good year. 2024 got some things cooking right now. And yeah, I started off with a video of my 2023 year in review. And yeah, like I said, it's kind of a cheat, but I think that's a good thing to look forward to. I don't think, anybody's going to argue that. And if you do in the comments, well, so be it. But yes, 2023 was a great year on YouTube. I'm hoping 2024 is even better. Hopefully I got some things cooking, and we'll see from there. But yeah. Yes, Denisha, 2024 will be a great year. Thank you. Yeah, so on to your second one. We'll go in the same order. Nicolette, you can
All
go
right,
for it if you want.
second item. I am looking forward to the Summer Olympics this year.
Ooh.
I like getting into the Olympics, following the U.S., seeing like who the new athletes, like the new big athletes are. It's fun to root for the country. I like the gymnastics, the swimming are like probably my favorite events. I kind of forgot about it that it was happening this year, and then I saw like some of the promos, so I'm excited to follow the Olympics.
That's awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't have even thought about that, to be completely honest. And it was funny. I was thinking about it last night. I was like, are the Olympics in the winter again? No, wait. They're next month, right?
They are in
Summer.
July.
Summer.
In
it's
Paris.
summer. Okay.
Yes, in Paris this year.
I thought winter came up first again, but I don't know. Okay.
I think we had it last when it's like it alternates. I think.
Yeah.
Right? So
And then,
But now COVID, it used to be every 2 years, but now COVID messed it up. So I think they're going to be 2 years in a row from now on.
Got it. Okay.
Really? Because I know.
Right? What year were the Winter Olympics?
I know summer had 2021 because they canceled 2020.
Right. 2022, I think, was the winter.
Was winter. Yeah.
Now 2 years later will be summer. I
think it's back.
Oh, then my bad. Maybe they're going back on track.
Yeah. I think it was just that one year or 2 years, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, the Winter Olympics or Summer Olympics.
Summer, yes.
Yeah, like you said, gymnastics. I enjoy soccer as long as they're good. Basketball. What was the other one you said?
Swimming. I like
swimming. Yes. I don't even know who any of the male or female swimmers are anymore.
Yeah, I haven't really followed any of the trials to get in the Olympics, so I don't really know who the up and coming athletes are. But we'll probably hear more about that as we get closer.
I don't think Ryan Lochte and Michael Phelps are doing it anymore.
I think Michael Phelps might have. I think he retired. I think.
Yeah, and Lochte was forced into retirement because of what happened. Yes. I'm not even sure. Matty, what is your second one?
All right, so I tried to think of different things that Nicolette wouldn't mention. Like I didn't mention our trip to Europe because I knew she would. But I actually also mentioned the Paris Summer Olympics. I was going to bring it up later, but I'll just bring it up now so that it flows very nicely. Okay. So yeah, I'm really excited for the Olympics. The thing that I like about the Olympics is the sports that you don't normally watch or know about or have any association with, but then you just see it on the highest level possible, like things like in the Summer Olympics, table tennis, like ping pong. Those guys are just unreal. Even things like the gymnastics too, and I think they're on the trampoline too. All kinds of stuff. Or handball. You remember playing handball in gym class? They have that on an Olympic level. That's pretty awesome. And then what's really cool to me is the new sports for this year. There are 4 new sports. Sport climbing, which I love to climb. So I think that'll be cool. I think it's just racing up the wall as fast as you can. We got skateboarding and surfing, which I know pretty much nothing about. And then The most interesting one, I'm not sure about this one. It's breakdancing. Breakdancing is going to be new at the Summer 2024 Olympics. Now, I feel like for me personally, it's either going to be awesome to watch or I'm going to lose interest very quickly. But either way, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think I should start grooming my little cousin for the breakdancing. He's 5 years old, Aiden, and he has some moves for the breakdancing. Yeah. So maybe we should start getting him ready for the Olympics.
He can cut a rug.
Yeah.
He can cut a rug.
He does that like the little can opener move. He does flips. So yeah, I don't know.
Does he do the lawnmower or
not yet? We're not at that level yet, but okay. we can train him.
The robot or whatever. It's not even breakdancing. I don't even know. Breakdancing. Wow, I did not expect to hear that for the Olympics ever, but especially on this stream. Huh. Breakdancing. Okay. I'm gonna have to start training. Yeah, you don't want to see that. My second one is currently, it starts next Saturday, I believe. I think you know where I'm going with this, Matthew. No idea. As of time of recording, which by the time this goes out, in about 6 hours, we will know if my Green Bay Packers did indeed make the NFL playoffs. I am excited for the NFL playoffs. Oh, every year it's great. My Packers, I had a goal for them this year, and they blew by it, so I am happy. And they're somehow a game out of the playoffs, and I don't know how it happened, to be completely honest with you, but I am excited for the NFL playoffs, especially if the Packers are in it. And as of right now, they play Dallas, which is not good. But
very tough.
Yeah, very rough. But I mean, you're in the playoffs one way or another. It's going to be hard. So
yeah, big game. They got to win today.
I'm just happy if they're there, truthfully. Yeah, they got to beat Chicago, and by the end of the day, you will know if I'm very happy or very angry by that result.
It'll be interesting to see how the Bears play, because have they clinched the number one pick?
Yes.
Okay, so they have nothing to. They there's no downside to them to win this game. So they'll probably want to play spoiler, so they'll come out playing hard.
Yeah, it's like what the Lions did last year.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that game. The Lions found out they couldn't make the playoffs because of Seattle winning, and they said, well, if we can't make it, let's keep Green Bay out of it. You know? If we can't make it, they aren't making it. Unfortunately, that happened. But, all right, Ryan says, what's y'all's New Year's resolution? I haven't done one of those in years, if I'm being brutally honest. Do you guys have one?
I mean, not really like a resolution, more like something I want to, I guess, focus on. I was going to try to make more time for my hobbies this year. So like I started like my new like full-time job at the beginning of the fall. I'm a teacher. So I've been like very focused on work and having like a lot of stuff to do in terms of that. So I wanted to try and make time for more stuff that I like to do. That was one. And then other just kind of like focusing on like wellness and health in general, mental health, physical health, kind of just like overall focus, I guess, for me.
100%. Matthew, do you have one? That's a good one.
No, I haven't really thought of one. Kind of like you. I haven't really done one in years because I don't know. I just always feel like, just trying to be the best I can be. I'm always focusing on physical, the things I prioritize, physical and mental health, work, spending time with family and loved ones, kind of just all those basic ones. And those are things that I always focus on, and I want to just keep focusing on them.
For sure. I can backtrack off of that for sure. Physical, mental health, just having a good year. I don't know. Is that it's kind of a cheat, but I guess it's a good one, All right, on to our third one, Nicolette.
All right, next on my list, I'm looking forward to the movie version of Wicked, which is a like fantastic Broadway musical, super, super popular on Broadway. And the movie is actually coming out in two parts. November 27th is going to be part 1, and then December 2025 is going to be part 2. And they've been filming this movie for like 2 years, so I think it's going to be like a big production. I'm a Ariana Grande fan. I think she's going to do a fantastic job. She's going to be Glinda, the Good Fairy. So I think that's going to be like a good like blockbuster movie for 2024.
That's a good one. Yeah, for sure.
Nice. Do you know when it's coming out?
Yeah, November 27th.
Oh, November. Wow.
So it'll be like, I guess, like a holiday time movie.
Yeah.
And part 2, you got to wait a year?
Yeah, a whole year.
But then again, Fast and Furious had their 10th movie, and it's being broken up into 3 parts, and that's taking 2 years and probably more because of the strike. So yeah, actually, now that I think about it, it's not that bad. Yeah, wicked. Okay, I'm gonna have to check into that. Matthew, number 3.
All right, I am going back to college football. For those of you that know me, you know that I'm a huge college football fan. But what I am looking forward to is the new college football playoff format. Wow. For those of you that don't know, as of right now, it is 4 teams that make like a tournament to determine who the winner is. Next year, they are moving it to 12 teams, which I think will be really cool because you can see smaller schools who are really good actually have a chance to win a national title. And then above all, it's more football for the consumer, which is me. Moi. So who doesn't love that?
Yeah, of course. And I was gonna mention this before, but I'm glad you came back to college football for this. Did you see what movie scene they put in for Florida State missing the playoff?
No.
Okay, it's from Happy Gilmore when they're taking people for the hockey team.
Oh,
and Florida State's like, hey, you didn't call me. I called your name, didn't I? No, you didn't. Well, better luck next year. It's just like, oh.
Yeah, that's
like,
really
that's so sad.
Yeah.
But they did get crushed in their bowl game. So,
I mean, they didn't. A lot of guys didn't play, so I think.
Yeah. They boycotted and are preparing for the NFL.
Yeah.
If they made the playoff, what's his name definitely would have played. Rodemaker, whoever, the kid who went down with the concussion, the quarterback.
Yeah.
He definitely would have played instead of entering the transfer portal at that time. I cannot speak today. Okay. I don't know how that would work, considering I'm at work probably when most of them are going down. Where is it again, the Olympics? Paris, you said?
Paris.
Paris.
What are they, 5-6 hours ahead?
6, I think.
Close to 6.
That's not bad. Okay, if they start at like 8 their time, it's like 2 our time. That could be worse. Okay. Yeah, Alex, I'm not putting that comment up on screen. I can answer for Bobby. He is most looking forward to Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2.
Is that really coming out this year?
I'm not sure. I wouldn't be shocked. The first one was awful. There was like one cool thing. There was like one kill that like was original, and I appreciated it. But otherwise, it was just the acting was bad. Side note, Michigan being in any playoff is a joke. What do you think about that, Maddie?
They're number 1 in the nation.
Yeah. But he, with the cheating and all that. And then Gavin, let's go UCLA. Oh, yeah. Terrifier 3. I'll get to 1 and 2 eventually. Maddie, have you seen those? Or Nicolette for that?
I have not, no.
Chris Jericho's in them.
Oh.
I don't know how or why, but, the best terrible movie. Yeah, it's entertaining at some points. You can laugh at it. At least there's that. But, all right, back to the list. My number 3. Now, this might be a shock to both of you, but I'm a wrestling fan. I don't know if you knew that. I'm going to WrestleMania Night 2 in Philly, April 7th, I think is the date. And Now it looks like The Rock is finally going to be having a match.
That's
I
big.
have I have yet to see The Rock live. He is the last one I want to see. He's the last one I haven't seen live or have met. He came back on New Year's Day and he teased coming for his real life cousin, Roman Reigns, who is the champion. I'm praying that they don't do this match next month in Australia because I won't be able to make that one for obvious reasons. I am hopeful that he finally appears for me in a live crowd so I can lose my mind. And yeah, he wasn't. I've been to the last two WrestleManias in Dallas and LA. He didn't appear in LA, which I thought for sure he was. But then 3 months later, he showed up to a random show in Colorado because he was there for college game day. Remember that, Maddie?
Yep.
And I'm like, come on. But then on January 1st, he showed up in San Diego. And I'm like, so wait, you can show up in San Diego, but you can't show up in LA. Okay. So I think I'm going to get him, but if he ends up wrestling in Australia, it's probably not going to happen. But I don't think he will. I'm going to be upset if he does, though. But okay, rant over. I could be number one too if I got caught cheating twice in one season. Ignore my Notre Dame bias. Yeah. Hey, the Patriots cheated 7 times and they're won how many Super Bowls? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. I'm just kidding. But I mean, they did cheat a bunch of times. Okay, so that was end of number 3 for us, right? Yes, Nicolette, on to number 4.
All right. Next up, I actually have another movie. It's called Damsel. It's with Millie Bobby Brown. It's coming out, I think it's in March on Netflix. I don't know too much about the plot, but I saw the trailer. It looks really, really cool. I think it's kind of like a fantasy, sort of like a take on like a dark twist on like a fairy tale. And Millie Bobby Brown is great, so I think that this will be like another pretty good movie. And it's on Netflix, which is nice because I feel like we haven't had a good Netflix movie in a while. So
Yeah, there's a couple I want to see on Netflix right now, but I'm not rushing to see it. There's an Ethan Hawke movie that I heard is awful. So, and then there's Rebel Moon. I don't know if you've seen that preview.
I haven't. No.
It's with Charlie Hunnam, the main guy from Sons of Anarchy.
Okay.
Yeah, so I might get around to seeing that. I'm not sure, but before we get into Maddie's next one, my editor he never disappoints. He goes, "That's my mom's quote," and then he put that. Yeah, my editor was just about to say, to be fair, I wouldn't mind one of my teams cheating. Notre Dame could win a title if they did. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, Maddie, what about your number 4?
All right, I'm gonna kind of switch gears to movies as well. I'm gonna try and change them up a little bit. I'm looking forward to the Civil War. That's the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Civil War, which is coming out, I think, in
April.
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 It's a really just dystopian movie with Kirsten Dunst. Just a civil war with the nation. It's interesting to me because there's a lot of people, tinfoil hatters out there, have been saying that we're going to have a civil war in this country. So I think that's probably why somebody made this movie. But I'm nonetheless looking forward to seeing it in the story.
Yeah, I'll go back to it. If they can make a Winnie the Pooh horror movie, they can definitely make this movie. So
yeah,
for sure. Yeah. Well, you forgot to mention Ron Swanson as president. Come on, I saw the preview with you the other night. Come on. Yeah, it looks. I'll definitely go see that. I think it was April 26th, if I remember correctly, something like that, or late April. Yeah, no, for sure. We'll get into my movies soon. I only have one, but on to my next one. It's a convention I go to every year, twice a year actually. Monster Mania Con. It's a combination of me being able to see my friends that I only see at the convention, meet famous people that I've wanted to meet. I've gotten to meet Lou Diamond Phillips, Charlie Hunnam, The Undertaker, countless celebs. We get to have fun. We get to throw back adult beverages, more so than usual, of course, but that's the fun of it. Like I said, it's just cool to see my friends, kick back, relax for a weekend, and just meet cool people all around. And yeah, I'm excited for that. It's March 8th to the 10th. So it's not that far away. And they have a big announcement on Monday coming. And I'm going to throw this out there. And if I would have told myself 10 years ago that I wanted this man, I wanted to meet this man, I would have been lying. But Zac Efron, I'll throw it out there right now.
He's moving up on your list now, Bobby.
I used to hate that man. Truthfully, I couldn't stand him with High School Musical. But then he did the Bundy movie. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't know, but I know about it.
He plays Bundy, and he plays it very well. And then Iron Claw wrestling movie. He's the star of it. Absolutely killed it. So he's okay in my book now.
I have to say, I feel like for one of those Disney stars, he matured into like more serious roles, like very seamlessly. And I feel like he's kind of been like kind of underrated, but he's had like some pretty big movies in the past few years.
Yeah. The Bundy movie. I enjoy 17 again.
That's a great movie.
Well, Maddie watched it and he told me to watch it, and I'm like, what? What's wrong with you? But I watched it. I'm like, it's actually really good.
It's like a solid like comedy movie. It's pretty good.
Yeah. The High School Musical stuff I just couldn't stand. I'm not a musical guy, but Efron has really grown into his own, and if they do get him for that convention, that line is going to be out the door, around the building, down the street, because he's a big name. But I'll definitely meet him if they get him. But on to number 5 for Nicolette.
Number 5. So I guess I kind of mentioned this a little before, but I count it as a separate item. So I am going to Europe to see the Taylor Swift concert, but kind of as a separate item, just a trip to Europe in general. So the concert's in Amsterdam, and because it's all kind of close together, Maddie and I are also going to do Paris and London, because you can just take the train around. It's like 2 hours on the train. And I've never really wanted to go to Amsterdam, but I'm excited to do the concert there. But Paris and London have been on like my travel list forever. So I'm really excited to see all the sites there. There's like a ton of like attractions and like sightseeing and stuff. So I think that will be really fun. And Maddie's never been to Europe, so I think that will be cool to experience his first time in Europe with him.
Yeah. He didn't invite me either, so I guess I'm still waiting for that invitation in the mail.
Gotcha. Do you want to go to the Taylor Swift concert? We might be able to get another ticket.
Knowing how much he's going to charge me? Oh.
I'll give you a family discount.
Yeah, I know what his family discount is, because I do the same thing. He'll be like, ticket was 100, but since we're close, 150.
Yep. See how it is.
It's what we call supply and demand.
Yeah, I know how he is. Alex said, IDK, if anybody knows what this is about, but Jason Statham has a movie coming out called The Beekeeper, and
I've seen it advertised.
If that's the Jason Statham movie I've been seeing it all over the place. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't know if that's the one. It's got to be, though. I don't know what else it would be. And from Connor Donnelly.
I don't know if you hear anything in the background. I have a loud Italian family. My dad's yelling. It's fine. We're all okay. He's just loud.
Well, I mean,
we're not fighting. My family just speaks loudly.
Well, if on our Christmas stream, remember what happened, Maddie, with the sledges from Michigan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you watched that, Nicolette.
I didn't see that one.
all of a sudden, he like it's a wife and husband, and he takes her down, and then he pops back up. He goes, "I am not abusing anyone, I promise." And they both pop back up. So yeah, it was just like, but yeah, no worries on that one. Yeah, Maddie, you're 5th. Yes,
all right. Sticking with movies. Another one that's coming out in April is called The Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. So it's kind of a weird one, but it just from seeing the trailer, it looked like they had good chemistry, Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. It's like Ryan Gosling is like a washed up stuntman, and they bring him back for a movie. And another actor from the movie goes missing, and I think they start to blame Ryan Gosling on it for it, even though someone else is behind it for the actor or actress going missing. It just sounds really cool, and it looked like it had some moments of humor, some action. So I was really excited about that one.
That's pretty good.
And yes, Connor, wow, this Matty guy is so darn cute. Yeah.
Easy, Connor. My
Just
fiance.
taken, sorry.
Yeah, he's been barking up that tree for years. Yeah. So, did we see that preview the other night with Iron Claw?
We actually did.
I remember seeing Ryan Gosling on screen. That must have been it. I guess I wasn't paying attention. The guy next to me wouldn't stop talking, and he's currently in this chat right now, Ryan Keys. Yeah. So yeah. It's funny. Emily Blunt. We saw her in Oppenheimer. She was great.
She's great.
Yeah. Her husband is great as well, of course, John Krasinski. Ryan said, "Hey now." When I watch a movie with Ryan, I know when he's shocked and doesn't know what to do, so he just dead stares at me, and I can feel it in the corner. But Ryan Reynolds, the Alpha. We weren't talking about him, but yeah. I love Ryan Reynolds. And it's funny you mention Ryan Reynolds. On to my third movie. My fifth, not third movie. My fifth list. Deadpool 3. Of course. I love any Ryan Reynolds movie. It's a superhero movie. I believe it's one of 3 coming out this year. 3 superhero movies. The Madam Web one, I'm not excited for. I don't know if you've seen that preview, Nicolette. It's with
like Madam. I don't actually know who Madam Web is. Is she like Marvel or?
She's like Sony Spider-Man, that universe.
Okay, so it's like their version of like a female Spider-Man. Okay.
Kinda. It's with Sydney Sweeten or Sweet
Sweeney.
Sydney
Sweeney.
Sweeney. Yeah, Sweeney. Sorry.
Okay.
And then what's her name? Oh, it's gonna bother me now. It'll come to me. But yeah, I was like, but Deadpool 3, they are bringing back Hugh Jackman as Wolverine for the first time in I don't know how long, and their chemistry on screen together is so great. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, I can't wait for that movie. And of course, first 2 Deadpools are so hilarious to me. I love Ryan Reynolds. I'll watch anything he's in, but a superhero movie where he can just make fun of anything and everything. Have you seen those movies, Nicolette? Have you seen Deadpool?
No, I haven't. It's a good one?
They're funny.
Okay. I do like Ryan Reynolds. He is great.
They are very, what's the word? They're like very up to speed. Like they'll make fun of things.
Like current, like up to date, like stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, have you ever seen his Green Lantern movie or?
Yeah.
Okay, so he makes fun of that in the movie.
Oh, okay.
A few times, but then he'll in the second villain in the second one, he's the same guy that voiced Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy is talking and he goes, "Zip it, Thanos." So it's like humor like that. They keep track of what's going on.
Got it.
But yeah, it comes out in July. And I can't wait for that. I hope they don't delay it anymore. But on top of that, there's only 3 superhero movies coming out this year. I think that's good for the superhero universe. Last year there was about 7 or 8. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, I believe. There's no DC.
And quality over quantity sometimes.
There's no DC movies coming out next year, and James Gunn has said that it's on purpose. We want people to miss us. So it's smart. We got some comments. Alex said alpha dog. He said, Gosling, dang it. Steven Selby, you're excited for the Daytona 520. Let me try that again. The 2024 Daytona 500.
Next month.
What is it like the week? It's the week after the Super Bowl, I think he said, right?
Let me look up the exact date.
I think he's told me because he keeps telling me, and I just don't have any interest in NASCAR. Daytona, I think February 18th. If I remember correctly, 19th.
Yes, 18th? February 18th.
Okay. he said, I see a Jeff Gordon car. I believe he's referring to what's currently on Maddie's ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then A Quiet Place Day One, Krasinski smash. Yeah, John Krasinski. I've yet to see any of the Quiet Places, but I hear they're good. So, but all right, on to number 6 for Nicolette.
All right, 6. I have another movie. It's called It Ends With Us. It's from that really popular like Colleen Hoover book. Blake Lively is in it. So I'm excited, but there's been a lot of controversy like on Instagram and TikTok because people have seen like some clips from the filming and it does not look anything like how we imagine the characters from the book. Blake Lively is gorgeous. I love her, but in these photos, she looks like a hobo. Like she looks terrible. I don't really know their vision for her. So I'm excited, but also cautious about this one. I'm very interested to see how it like all comes together.
Yeah, it's interesting how it's a book and it's subjective, but also so many readers imagine her different. So it's hard to see who's right and wrong.
Well, there's like a certain way that the character is described in the book, like her appearance, and it's not matching. Matching how they're making her look. Because when I saw Blake Lively, I knew there was already some controversy because she's like older and the character is supposed to be, I think, like maybe 23. So people were already kind of upset about it. But I was like, she's like ageless, Blake Lively. Like she's beautiful. She doesn't look old at all, but they're making her look like not great. So we'll see.
Yeah. Maybe, I mean, there was a movie, I think it was Sonic the Hedgehog 1. They released early stuff of how he looks, and it was awful. And people complained. They went back and changed it. So
yeah, so I'm wondering if maybe they did make changes because there was like a lot of uproar. So we'll see. I think that comes out in February, actually.
The second Aquaman, too. Or the second Aquaman had that, too. They showed the movie. People walked out because of a certain scene. And
wow.
I found out what the scene was, and I don't know what they were thinking trying to do this. People walked out because of it, and then they were like, yeah, let's change it. Yeah, smart idea, guys. Maddie, on to you.
All right. Another, my possibly favorite TV show of all time is rumored to possibly be coming back at the end of 2024. I realize it could be 2024, 2020, or 2025, but I felt I had to put it in here because I am also hopeful that it comes back in 2024.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
That's not coming back in 2024. Dude, they just started filming like yesterday.
It might be 2024. It might be.
It's a stretch.
Listen.
Either way, it's something I'm excited for, so it counts because I'm excited for it in 2024. Okay.
I hate to break this to you. Okay. I told Nicolette this off stream. I don't think you were here yet. They just started filming yesterday. Guess how long they were going to film before the strike?
How long?
1 year.
Well, we're like, it's only January 7th.
But they just started filming like yesterday or the day before.
I'm hopeful. Let me have this one.
Maybe it'll be a December release. Like maybe, but it'd be tough.
Don't rain on my parade. But anyway, it is the series finale, season 5. They left it with a lot of not cliffhangers, I guess. Not cliffhangers, but yeah, season 4 they left with a lot of not cliffhangers, but a lot of different ways they can go about it. I'm just really excited to have that come back and finish up, and I can see myself watching that show a lot when all 5 seasons are finally out.
Yeah. Listen, I love Stranger Things, but the show started in 2016.
Yeah.
They're really pushing this.
Yeah.
It's taking 9 years for 5 seasons. Like, come on.
They had a pandemic.
Okay. That was season 3.
Season 3 into season 4, where they had to stop filming.
Season 3 was 2019. Okay.
Yeah, and they started filming season 4, and then COVID happened.
Yeah, and then come back in 2021. Say, season 4 was 2022, It's like I don't know. These kids are getting older, and it's funny that they
The weird
interviewed.
thing when they're like starting like middle school and then they get to like that weird age
Yeah, I don't
where
even
they're
know how old. Isn't Millie Bobby Brown in her early 20s? Like,
yeah,
Almost, I think.
she might
yeah,
be 20 or 21.
or late teens at least. She can't play she can't play a 12-year-old anymore.
Yeah.
Well, they interviewed one of the writers, and they said, "What's the hardest part of all these delays?" He goes, "These kids won't stop aging."
Right.
It's like, yeah. It's like, I wonder why. Um, Listen, if Stranger Things came out in December, I'd be all for it. I am not holding my breath, but I have a show on here that relates to all of us that I think is coming out in 2024. I hope. And we all did a stream about it in June of last year. Outer Banks season 4. I think it could come out in 2024. I don't see why it wouldn't. They got a good chunk done before the strike. They're working on it now. I think they can pull it off. Maybe September, October, something like that. I don't know. But I'm excited because season 3 was left with a lot of open stuff. Season 3 wrapped up everything, but it also opened a lot of new doors to Outer Banks. So that was cool. Yeah, I'm excited for Outer Banks. I keep checking to see if they have a release date. I have not yet to see one. And to piggyback off of that, Always Sunny, I hope it comes back this year. But they seem to be on a every other year season, which kind of stinks but they also said we're giving you 8 episodes of our best. So they realize they're not just pumping out bad content.
Yeah.
They're giving it their
He also
all.
owns an entire soccer team. That's
nothing.
on a different continent.
Well, whose fault is that?
Ronald McDonald's.
Yeah, that's true. His character name. On to number. Is it 7?
Seven.
I'm constantly losing track. Go for it, Nicolette.
All right, so 7, I have some new music that I'm excited for. So one thing that we know for sure is coming out is a new Ariana Grande album, and the last one was 2020. So it's been 4 years since she released an album, and she also came out with like an announcement when she got on the Wicked movie that she was like taking a break from music, that she wasn't going to be doing music anymore. So it was a big thing. But now we know for sure an album's coming out. We don't have a release date, but we do know that she's done with it and it's coming out at some point. And then I don't know for sure if this is coming out, but there's a strong rumor that Taylor Swift is going to be doing Taylor's version of the Reputation album, which was one of my favorites. So we think that's coming out this year too. So I'm excited for some new music.
What comes out first, that or Stranger Things?
I think Taylor Swift is on her game. I think she's going to come out with it first.
I would hope
She is not human, this person. With how much work she's been doing this year.
Neither are they in Stranger Things, but that is
true.
That hasn't helped their cause at all. Yeah, that's cool though. I didn't put music on here because I don't really know what music's coming out, to be honest. Matthew, what about you for 7?
All right. Well, Nicolette jumped the gun on me. I was also going to say music. I am really excited for music in 2024. Now, I personally don't know of anyone specific that I like who's releasing an album or a song or going on tour or whatever. But I just think that overall, music kind of took a step or two back with COVID. And I think they struggled to get back with, filling up concerts, getting people to go to concerts, releasing actual new music. I think there was a big overall decrease. And, to call a spade, I think Taylor Swift helped out a lot with that, bringing back concerts, releasing new music. So I really think it's going to take a couple steps forward back to kind of what it was before COVID, and a lot of people are going to be releasing music in 2024. So I'm excited for that.
For sure. I didn't think to put music on here because I really don't know, but Alex said, "What? You don't like auto tune and mumble rap?" LOL. Yeah.
No, I don't.
So yeah, fair enough. Yeah. So last time I went to a concert was with you, Maddie, and I believe that was Morgan Evans.
That was 2019.
That was December 2019.
Yeah.
Great concert, great guy, but I've yet to be back to one. I gotta, maybe this summer. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So number 7 for me. Now this TV show we all watch, or at least you guys used to watch. Okay. It's kind of dragging out for me, and I hesitantly watched season 5, and they left it on a massive cliffhanger. So I'm all for it. All Americans season 6. What season are you on, Nicolette?
Ooh, I don't know
4?
where we ended up. I think maybe we made it to 4. It was when they were doing their college search, whatever season that was. They were all looking at colleges.
I think that might be 3 or 4.
Yeah, we didn't make it too far in because kind of just like at that point, kind of like how you're feeling now, we started to feel like it was dragging out a bit. And then it starts to frustrate me in those teenage dramas where they just have like everybody dating each other. Just I feel like it gets when that starts to happen, it's like, okay, now you're running out of plots. So yeah, that's why we kind of just fell off of it.
Yeah. So I was hesitant on season 5, and I knew about a massive spoiler coming into it. So I was like, I want to see what they do with this.
Okay.
And I was pleasantly surprised how they handled it. I won't say who, but somebody does indeed die in season 5. A main character.
All right.
And I thought it was going to be something stupid, like how Spencer got shot in season 2. Like he takes a bullet for Spencer. Person. But this person actually died like a true hero. So I was like, okay, they're actually making it legitimate. And the cliffhanger to season 5, I was like, okay, I'm all in. So I think season 6 is coming 2024. I don't know how much further they can go with this, truthfully, because it's like Stranger Things.
Yeah.
At some point, these kids eventually got to grow up and graduate college.
Right.
And there's a lot of dramas, like Nicolette said. Everyone's dating each other. This couple, Spencer and Olivia, it's a main plot point of season 5. Will they? Won't they? Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm excited for. Like I said, I was hesitant, but with how they killed off that character and the ending, I was intrigued. I love concerts, to be honest. I saw like 10 last year. Yeah, I gotta get back into that. Alex said he's physically gonna drag Bobby to a DMB summer tour show. DMB. What is that? Yeah, I don't know. Alex, clarify. On to number 8 for Nicolette.
All right, number 8. I have another show. Bridgerton. The new season of Bridgerton is coming out. I'm a big fan of the show. I've read the books also. So yeah, it's coming out in May, which I was really hoping. I thought it was going to come out in like the winter. They're making us wait, and it's coming out in like 2 installments. So I think May and June. But this is like, it's such a great show. Like setting, costumes, everything's like the whole nines. So I think it's going to be a good one. I read the book, so I know the story, and it's like a good plot. So I'm looking forward to Bridgerton.
Okay.
Have they been following the plot? The plot of the books?
So there are, I believe, it's about a family in London during like the late 1800s. So it's like the Gilded Age, sort of like where these really, really high class families, and they have to like marry off their children to be in like high society. So there are, I think, 8 Bridgerton children, and there's 1 season for each child. So it's like their story of like being courted and like getting married eventually. But like there's a lot of other drama, like class drama and like all this other stuff that's happening. But that's like the essential plot. So each child is going to eventually be like married off. So right now we are with the 3rd brother, I believe, is like one of the middle brothers of the Bridgerton family. So yeah, it's pretty good.
It's 1 season per child. Interesting. Wow.
Yeah, and then they also have the books have like prequels and sequels of like the other generation. So I don't know how far they already did do a spin-off about the Queen. And that came out a couple months ago, but it was a different story.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big book reader. I'll be brutally honest.
Gotcha. I mean, it was a very female-centered show, so I'm really bringing the female perspective.
There you go. Somebody's got to. Maddie would have had to otherwise. So, yeah. Maddie's like, no, I'm good. All right, Maddie. What about your number 8?
All right, number 8, kind of going off the board a little bit from what we have been talking about, but in 2024, there are going to be both lunar and solar eclipses.
Cool.
About a month away from each other. So in March, there is going to be a partial lunar eclipse, which means the Earth is blocking the moon from the sun. So we will not be able to see the moon, I don't think. Like we'll see like a black circle with like the sun shadow around it. I think. Or no, that's a solar eclipse. My bad. But either way, looking forward to the lunar eclipse. And then in April, and us in New Jersey, we are actually very close to the places on Earth that will have the very best view of the solar eclipse. That will be the end of April. Now, the people that are going to have the best view are like Ohio and Pennsylvania and kind of in the Indiana in the Midwest a little bit, but we're kind of in a second or third best zone to see it. So I'm really excited to see that stuff.
I did not expect to hear that on this stream. I'll be totally honest. I couldn't. I was when you said it, I'm like, oh, do you know the date? March what?
The lunar eclipse is March, the end of March, and then April 8th-ish will be the solar eclipse, which I think will be better for us.
Okay.
You know, I'm an intellectual, so.
Oh, you're something. You're definitely something. All right, so so I found out what DMB is, and I would have never guessed this. Dave Matthews.
Oh.
I would have never guessed that. We will also be experiencing solar flares this year. Could be real bad. Is that just Ryan experiencing that, or Maddie?
It sounds like you need to see a doctor.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Is that a real thing? Ryan, yeah. Okay. On to my number 8. What we're doing right now. More streams. I always enjoy doing a good stream. Some of the topics, I mean, all of the topics are great because I picked them. But but I just enjoy sitting back talking with my friends and family about what we're looking forward to in 2024, wrestling, movies, TV, you know, that kind of thing. And Nicolette, how far ahead of you are on Only Murders in the Building?
I'm caught up.
You know season 4 is out, right?
Season 4.
Season 5? Season 5? Season 4.
Wait, that's the one with
Don't tell me.
with
Meryl
Streep. With Meryl Streep, and like they were putting on the play. Is that season, or there's another one after that?
No, they're like season 4 is like now.
Oh, it came out?
Yeah, they did one in August. I saw an advertisement. That's the only reason I know.
I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah. Wait, let me only
wait. Was season 3? No.
That was season 3. What we
season 3 was Meryl Streep
and not Ryan Reynolds. No, who is in it?
Paul Rudd?
He looks like Ryan Reynolds. I confuse them. Paul Rudd, yeah.
So season 3 came out in August. August and October. But I swear to you that that advertisement said January 2nd, 2024. Or maybe they pushed it back.
Crazy.
I swear I saw it. Because even I was like, didn't they just have a season 3? But now it's just saying 2024.
Yeah, I don't know. I just knew that it was confirmed.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a great show.
Right, it's a great, it's really good. I don't see it on here, but
in the
I wish it was out. That's a great show.
Because I was like, oh, we gotta go. But I swear I saw January. Maybe it's January 2nd, 2025. But why would they be advertising that already?
Yeah, that would be kind of a long way to go.
Yeah.
Usually comes out in summer.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's saying it's mid to late 2024.
Okay.
I swear to you, I saw an advertisement and it said January 2nd, and I said, why are they doing 2 seasons within like 7 months of each other? Anyway, okay, good. So we got to catch up on season 3, Maddie.
Yeah, we
it was
do.
a great season. It was a
We
good
really
one.
do.
Maybe that could be a stream. We'll recap what happened.
Yeah.
Even though we're well behind, but that doesn't. Yeah. Like I said, more streams. Hopefully more interviews with wrestlers. That kind of goes hand in hand. Part 2s with people I had on the channel last year, wrestlers. I'm already lining some up, and I think I have an interview with a wrestler next Friday. I think we're finalized on it. We had to push it back a few times. Oh, maybe that's what it was. But yes, next Friday, or this Friday actually, at 7 p.m. on the channel with indie wrestler Black Dahlia. She is coming on the channel. I may have seen them over 40 times, but that's neither here nor there. Dave Matthews Band. New season of Only Murders is going to be on ABC. Maybe that's.
I think that was the announcement. I saw that.
But I could have sworn I saw January.
Maybe starting in January. I think they're replaying old seasons on ABC.
That's okay. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
It's okay. That must be what it is because I saw January 2nd for whatever reason. Oh God, Ryan. Okay. Yeah. We're fine. 2024. I'm excited to see how I'm not saying that name does in his rookie season at Clemson. Is he officially going to Clemson?
I don't think he is. It just came out.
Is that his real name?
Yeah. So we don't know how to say it, but we're going to stay away from that.
So it's spelled that way?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
But he's visiting West Virginia.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Noah. We can use the first name for sure. Noah definitely. It's interesting last name. I thought the Oklahoma quarterback had a very interesting name of General Booty, which it really is. It's pronounced. No, I'm not doing that, Mike. Thanks for joining us, buddy. What up, GM? What up, buddy? Mike's in our wrestling league, so I'm running the wrestling league once again, and I'm currently winning. So we'll get Matty that jersey ASAP if he goes to WVU.
I'm sure it will be very high selling.
Yeah, I will not be seen with you in public if you have that jersey. I unfortunately can't. Yeah, well, this is a good one. Noah Naysayer. Yeah, that's a good one, Matty. No, Alex said Noah Naysayer.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. Yeah. All right.
Because that's what they talked about. They were on College Game Day,
and they said that.
And they said, "Did you see this with Pat McAfee?"
No.
Everyone at home, go watch. Search up Naysayer Pat McAfee. It's pretty funny.
So that was McAfee's idea to call him that?
No. There was a different. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
McAfee is so great, but that's another story for another time. But yeah, more interviews with people. I'm lining up an interview with Scotty Wade's boy Shoop. He was great. He was fully in character on our interview, which was great. He had his boy stand up for an hour behind, and when I officially ended the stream, he said, "Oh, thank God," and he just sat down. So it was funny. All right, on to number 9.
Okay, number 9. I am looking forward to a trip to Florida. I'm going in February, so that will be nice. The school where I work, we get a February break, so we have a week off in February. I'm starting President's Day. So I'm going to Miami for a few days, which will be nice. Some much needed sun and beach. So that will be a nice little getaway. I'm excited for that.
Especially after yesterday's snow.
Yes, we actually don't have any snow here. It all washed away, turned into rain.
Oh yeah, I mean ours is mainly gone besides on the grass, but nothing on the roads.
I mean, it's snowing like right now.
Is it really? Not for no.
Stop it.
Not here.
It's like actually snowing. Yes.
Oh, I see it. Stop. It's too warm though, so it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of snow unless it means that we get to stay home from work. Otherwise, then no thanks.
I gotta go in regardless.
We have extra work in the snow,
I
yeah.
really hate snow. So Mike said Lank is his brand, and he said naysayer instead of the N-word. Okay, that's funny. Ryan says get Alicia. What?
Yeah. So I forget who it was though, where it said Lank. Was it CJ Stroud? I don't. Or the Ohio State quarterback? Who's the Ohio State quarterback now?
McCullum or whatever his name was.
I don't know.
Oh no, wait, he transferred.
I don't remember. But either way, yeah, Mike's on it.
Ryan says get Alicia part 2. Yes, she is currently dating the former AEW World Champion, who I have met and have interacted with, and he has roasted me every single time we've interacted. So to have him on the channel would be great. Truthfully, he's a guy that commits to his character fully, of him being a jerk, but he's great at it. So you got to give him credit. It's like when they act like a villain. They're really great. Or Mike said, or somebody else's brand name. Okay, yeah, that's funny though how they came up with that one. I like that. On to number. We're on to number 9, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, Nicolette, you did.
I went. Yeah, so Maddie.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, so jealous you're going to Florida. That's awesome. Number 9. Number 9 for me. So this was tough. I'm going back to sports. I couldn't decide which one I wanted to see more, so I'm just going to say them both because I can. First one is Aaron Rodgers, hopefully making a return next fall. I am a diehard and die often Jets fan, and I want them to finally have an above average quarterback. It's pretty sad when the best quarterback in my lifetime, or at least since I started watching football, has been for the Jets has been Chad Pennington. So I'm just really looking forward to them having a good team. I know he suffered a torn Achilles, which is a tough injury. So I'm hopeful, but cautiously optimistic, I will say. And then the other one, I can't wait to see the Los Angeles Dodgers lose in the playoffs next year. For those baseball fans who don't know, they spent literally $1 billion on just 2 players, just 2. So that means their total roster is like $10 billion. No other team has that kind of money and can compete with that. So their skill level, they're just going to get murdered by them all the time. But baseball is a funky game, and it's very easy to lose in the playoffs each year. I mean, we've seen the Orioles last year. The Rangers, nobody expected them to win last year. I'm excited to see them lose. They're basically the new Yankees of just buying everyone. So I like to see those big teams go down.
And it's so funny. They don't have to pay Ohtani majorly till 2035.
Yeah, he's got the Bobby Bonilla deal.
As soon as Bobby Bonilla's deal ends, Ohtani's comes in.
Interesting.
They transferred the power, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. I mean, he gets a lot more than Bobby Bonilla, but okay. So Mike said that was Jalen Milroe.
Oh, it was Jalen Milroe. That makes sense. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And pulled some BS luxury tax avoidance with Ohtani. That contract shouldn't be legal. Yeah. He's only getting paid I shouldn't say only. He's getting paid $2 million a year until 2035, and then I think $35 million a year from there on out. Maddie?
Yeah. I think so. That's a lot of money.
How's he gonna feed his family? He's out here buying teammates' wife's Porsche.
I think he could feed.
Porsches.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, he could feed all of Japan.
Yeah, he bought his teammate's wife a Porsche because she was like a big part in him coming to LA, and she was like, "Are you kidding me?" Now, any other guy would just be like, "What are you doing, buying my wife a Porsche?" But it's like this guy means no harm. It's like it's so funny. It's so good. It's so funny. And the husband's just like, "Yeah, that's yours." And it was funny what he said about going into the Hall of Fame. But number 9 for me, our family vacation, Matthew and Nicolette. Maybe if you're coming, I don't know. Um, I won't say to where, but in the summer, and yeah, we love that place, and I can't wait to get back there, especially now it's snowing.
Yeah.
We need summer now.
We can go
Yeah.
kayaking. We can go paddle boarding. Play
Well, I
some
don't know about all
games.
that, but
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be good.
kayaking and kayaking I'll do. Paddleboarding never again because of you.
Who? Nicolette?
You no, not Nicolette.
Me.
She wasn't there. Oh, we're doing this paddle boat tour. It's a half hour long. 2 hours later,
Wow.
after me falling into the ocean like 3 times, and then the instructor was like, "Well, maybe you shouldn't fall in." Really? That's a strategy I should have thought of before getting onto this.
That was where we vacation?
No, LBI, but I'm saying I'll never paddle again because yeah. She's like, maybe if you just don't fall in. I'm like, really? That's
not really what I'm trying to do. So
yeah, that's a great strategy. I really wish I would have thought of that. And then if I'm holding it the wrong way, she's yelling. I'm like, can you please just leave me alone? Like, yeah. But our family vacation, great people there, great times. I can't wait. Yeah. But on to our 10th and final, or if you have extras you want to add at the end, because I don't think I have any more.
Yeah, I don't have any others. I have to.
Yeah, I kind of mentioned them throughout, so yeah, we'll just go with your 10th. I don't know, 10th, Nicolette.
Okay, my last one is some wedding things. So Maddie and I are getting married. We're getting married.
You are?
We are, yes.
Wow.
In
Nobody tells me these
2025,
things.
but I'm looking forward to wedding planning in 2024. And I also have 4 engaged friends, very close friends, who are also planning weddings. I have one's getting married this summer, one's getting married in the fall, who I will be a bridesmaid for. And then the others are getting married in 2025. So I think it's going to be a lot of wedding stuff going on this year, either planning for my own, planning with friends, being involved in friends' weddings. So I think that will be like a really fun thing for us to like all go through together.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
And Ryan, no, unfortunately, I do not have any single friends. They're all actually like engaged or married.
You just said they're engaged, Ryan.
Well, he would just ask if there were others, which is a fair question.
I won't give him the credit. Yeah, 2025. Well, that would be we could say what we're looking forward to when we do that 2025 stream.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah, that's cool though. Wedding planning, all that. I don't think me or Maddie will. Well, Maddie might be a part of it, depending on how much you include him.
Yeah, we'll see. You know,
I wouldn't.
We don't want to be like Groomzilla, you know.
Groomzilla.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Well, knowing how he is. Matthew, what is your 10th and final thing you're looking forward to in 2020?
I don't know how to top that. Gotta be honest.
Well, you won't, so good luck.
Yeah, that's true. All right, number 10. Maybe I will. We'll see. I'm looking forward to new episodes of Bobby's Breakdowns.
Oh, you did put it on here. Okay. So to pull back the curtain a little. So Maddie asked when we were talking about this stream. Well, thank you first of all. If we could do personal, and I made a joke saying for you, no, Nicolette, yes, of course. So, but he's like, oh, joke's on you. I was going to say new episodes of Bobby's Breakdowns. And I feel like he just threw that on there because I said he was a liar. What's your favorite video of mine, Matthew?
The Outer Banks one and the
Oh. No, video, not live stream, video.
The same thing.
No. Video, come on, just throw out one.
Your reaction to Halloween.
My very first video?
Yeah.
That's a cop-out if I've ever heard one. That is a cop-out if I've ever heard one.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to participating if you'll have me back on the stream.
We'll see.
Okay,
for
all
sure.
right. Well,
Nicolette's allowed back. Yeah, no, you guys will definitely come back on. We just got to figure out what. Maybe we'll do only murders in the
That could be
building.
good.
Yeah, we just got to get through that season. I'm sure we'll start that once football wraps or football really slows down. I'm sure of it. Part 10 for me, well, thing 10 for me is this was just announced the other day, actually, and it's another wrestling one. But I get to meet, I don't know if you know who this is, Nicolette Matty knows who this is. I get to meet legendary wrestler Mick Foley this summer. Um, you might have seen, he wears the mask, he's got long hair.
Okay. Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you've ever seen a video of a guy being thrown off the top of a cage, that's him.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. I get to meet him this summer, which I have yet to meet him. So that's so cool to me because I've met so many great wrestlers, and he's the second to last one I haven't seen live wrestle or I haven't met yet. But now he's coming to New Jersey in the summer, so I get to meet him. And yeah, I'm super excited for that. That was just announced Monday, I believe. I'm not sure, but yeah. Do we have anything else we want to add that we're looking forward to in 2024?
Good.
I think we got
Good.
through. Yeah, I got through my whole.
Really excited for the year.
I'm good.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah. March Madness, I'll say that. But we always look forward to that, Maddie. Yeah. But otherwise, I am good. Thank you again to my guests for joining me. I'm glad we got to do this because it was up in the air for a little while. But I'm glad we pulled through and got to do it. It was fun. Going down future lane, so that's cool. Thank you to Nicolette and Maddie for joining me once again. They will be back on in the near future for sure. Yeah, you guys don't have anything you want to promote or plug, right?
No.
I figured as much.
No
I just-
ulterior motives.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because some people do, some people don't. But yes, thank you again to Nicolette and Maddie. I am Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and this was the first stream of 2024. Many more to come. And thank you everybody in the comments who joined for joining us. And again, thank you to my guests. And yes, I'm Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and we will see you guys later. Goodbye, everybody. See ya.